Welcome everybody to another episode of D&D Rust Edition, or sorry, Rust 2K18 edition.
The first in the series.
Yeah, the new EA exclusive 2K18 edition of D&D is
The new.
uh the new has come out, and this episode will be called "Going to Darnielle." Oh yeah, sorry,
we've never
D&D
been
Rust
there
Edition 2K18. I mean, we're going to a place that's gone everywhere else. So classic. Thank you all for joining. Let's get a quick recap, as it's been a hot minute since we've seen all our friends here, all in the same room, and so let's just quickly recap. In the last episode, we defeated the Baylor at a great expense of our dear friend Sparp. Burrell, however, chose to inform everyone that there is a chance you could still save him. You are being tasked to go find the great matriarch, as a small dog whines in the corner. You are tasked to go find the matriarch. The matriarch is a spiritual leader, a very renowned artificer who happens to know a little magic here and there. And it is said that the matriarch is pretty much a relic of the war times and is somehow still around. And if anyone can bring back Sparp, she can. So we've begun our journey towards where the last sighting of the matriarch was, which was actually Citadel, the fallen city of the artificers. And the only way to get there is actually through the Baylor mines, which leads you to your journey where you pass the small town of Darnielle, and when you get there, you spend a nice, charming afternoon playing hide and go seek with kids. You help a shopkeep return some masks that they had lost. And now you find yourselves in the tavern, where you have stumbled upon a very feisty-looking dwarf who has introduced himself as Maurice. And Maurice, you guys believe, can get you guys through the mine safely, as Maurice used to spend a lot of time working in the mines and should know his way around. Okay. Is that enough setting building?
Yeah.
The set has been built.
Okay. As Ellie, of course, is being quite the whiny baby. I apologize.
She's a very small dog.
Everything keeps freezing.
How bad is it out of 10 there, dear?
Well, it's either perfectly fine or no movement, no sound, 4 seconds at a time. So.
Okay, well, let's give it a sec. Let's see if we can figure out what's wrong. When you go to your performance, there's... What's the Wi-Fi like?
My performance?
So in Task Manager, you have processes, performance, app history, startup, etc.
What?
Okay, so when you open up Task Manager, there's a set
Okay, open up
of
Task Manager. Got it. See, because there's a lot of things that we're missing because of
Sorry?
said problems. Task Manager. Yeah, I'm starting a Task Manager. That's a good Task Manager.
yeah. There's a bar of different tabs. The second tab is performance.
I mean, now there's performance. What am I looking for?
There should be a tab saying Wi-Fi.
A tab saying Wi-Fi. There is no such thing.
Or not
Yes,
tab,
there
sorry.
is. Now there is. Oh, that's not good.
Is it very high?
It's very low.
Okay. Maybe your connection. So I'd actually suggest you reconnect to the Google Hangout.
To the Hangout?
Yep.
To just refresh?
Yep.
Peace out, nerds.
Cool. Whiny dog is whiny.
It's me, and I'm lovable.
Yep. Okay. That looks actually you're a lot crisper.
Wow.
You keep veggies very fresh. All right. So you guys find yourselves in this tavern in the town of Darnielle, and you've a small dwarf introduces themselves as Maurice, and lets you know that that he is someone who used to work in the mines. That is a dog.
Is that what he actually sounds like?
What would you guys like to do? Would you guys talk to the barkeep? What's up?
Mm,
Stumble will go up to the bar and order a drink because Stumble has alcohol issue. Who's the barkeep again? What's their name?
So you guys didn't actually get to meet the barkeep at all. The barkeep is actually named John.
Let's go over. Like, barkeep, give me your cheapest wine, the whole bottle.
Well, the cheapest wine. It's served in bags. We serve it in bags, so we just kind of pour it from the bags. So we don't serve it in bottles.
I will take your cheapest bag of wine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I can definitely serve that up for you. It's gonna be a bag in a box.
Oh, then you know what? How convenient. How much is this bagged boxed wine, sir?
One whole GP.
Worth it. And then Stumble is going to give gold, take the boxed wine, and then go sit off with his little animal friends.
Okay.
You know, this is after the Baylor thing, right?
Yeah.
He's going to leave
How's it
Twig
doing?
on the bar stool because Twig's had a rough day. And just needs to chill on the bar stool.
yeah, so timeline-wise, how far are we after the whole Baylor thing?
A couple of days at most.
A couple of days? Okay. Because Lunar is not in the talking mood. Lunar is still in the whole I have a gauntlet from devil mood and is trying to still figure that stuff out. So
Yeah, how are you proceeding to have your gauntlet? Are you covering it? Are you wearing gloves?
Oh, fuck no. Nuh-uh. No. Lunar is out there with it. She's just like,
Okay.
So, yeah. Lunar does not give a fuck.
Okay. Okay. Mordai. Elaine. Choose. What do you choose to do?
Good time.
Seeing as the freezing keeps happening and I miss anywhere from 3 to 7 seconds of information, I don't fucking know what's happening.
Okay, why don't you close your computer and come up here, and I'll just take the headphones off.
Okay. I'll bring the pretty things, though.
Sure.
Oh wait, yeah, bring your character.
You
Nicole's
can bring your
bringing
sheet and
herself.
all that. Yeah.
Bring my sheet? How do I bring my sheet? My sheets?
You can bring your computer. I'm just saying you don't have to be on.
Well, like, just close the hangout.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking if I want... Oh, if my phone wasn't at 3%, I'd just pull it up on my phone. This is going to take time. I'll be there eventually. Everybody just keep having fun.
Well,
All right. Well, as Choose is trying to scurry up the bar stool, more Elaine, what would you like to do? You have this dwarf just sitting there.
I just lost one of my best friends in the whole world in a big fight. I'm gonna drink quietly.
Okay. So are you gonna go to the barkeep, or what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go to the barkeep.
And what do you order?
Whiskey.
Yeah, I can totally do a glass of whiskey for you. It's not a problem. Oh, you want me to use it? I don't know if I can do that midstream, but okay. I'm being told to use the webcam. Highly unorthodox here, but we're gonna try and make it work. Okay, I don't know if I have the drivers for this.
Now, is the apple wine only a Citadel thing?
Well, no, you initially got the dumb apple wine from Trario, right?
Contrario, yes.
One moment, please.
Just so you know, I do have some dimwit cider and a bottle of iced cherry wine. Not sure where that came from, but I think I took cold from one of you for it.
Just checking. Can everyone see and hear me?
Yes.
Cool. All right.
mm-hmm.
All right, we're good.
Oh, and for a second, I thought that I had a bottle of wine on me, but now I remember I gave it back to Lunar because
Yep.
Elaine was literally saving it because it's when you died, and Elaine was like, "No, I can't go into this wine yet. I have to save it for when Lunar gets back." But Elaine, she's literally dead. There's a piece of her right here. It's fine. I'm saving this for when she comes back.
Look, she's already come back like 12 times. Okay, she'll be back. Yeah. Lunar just likes to make a big, entrance. That's it. That's who she is as a person. So as a question, with this dwarf sitting here, Maurice,
Yeah.
have we talked to him at all yet? Like even like
Other than
this?
Hi, I'm Maurice. I used to work in the mines.
And we're all just like, that's fine. And just doing our own thing.
This dwarf is just like taking the rejection with pretty good stride. She's like, oh, well, if you need me, just let me know.
Now,
I used to
question.
work in the mines.
Does he have a daughter named Belle?
No. The mines are my true love.
Is he just saying that to himself now? Because I feel like that was that actually asked by Elaine, or is he just sitting there? Because I love this dwarf already.
Yeah, it's a good life. Again, he's just talking to himself.
I would like to, you know what, Lunar's gonna just go up and just sit next to him and be like, I was dead once. And that's it.
Oh, my uncle was dead once.
Was he
What
dead
was
in the
that?
mines?
What?
The mines that you're talking about, was he dead there? Because
No.
that seems to be your thing.
No. Game from Spoons. Which is kind of the suburb of Bury. There's also the other suburb, Shovel.
That's nice, Maurice. Now, as a question, so do you need a eulogy? Because boy howdy, I write. I could also do a dirge. I could perform at any family function.
Look, I'm gonna be straight with you. I just saw you guys come in. Clearly, you're tourists. Wondering if you wanted some help getting through the mine for a monetary fee.
Oh no, I don't pay other people. No.
Oh.
That's
Well,
nice, though.
If you need me, I'll be drinking over here alone, talking to myself about the mines.
Maurice, I like you. I like you a lot. Boy, howdy, do I like you. Now, would you be willing to guide us through these mines? And also, why would you try and open up with, "Hi, I'm Maurice. I work in the mines," with tourists? Are we supposed to be like, "Oh, cool! Oh, the mines! Wow, great!"
You look like you were
Thanks,
going to sit down. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyway, so Maurice, since we're since we're hitting this off so well, you should just show us the mines without any nominal fee.
You should just pay me.
Oh, Maurice. Oh God. See, I don't think you understand. No.
Well, again, I have some valuable information. I know where all the traps are, but if you're good,
wait, why are the mines trapped?
That's a good point.
To prevent people from
like a terribly hazardous place to work.
To prevent people from stealing.
What are they gonna? Oh, it's a mine. Okay, yeah.
Mine. Yeah.
I retract my question. See, this is honestly. This is why I would need a guide through the mines. I don't even know what's in a mine. Besides, I guess, technically. Oh, is that racist? Was I just racist? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna step away from Maurice. I would buy him a drink, but I don't have money.
Oh, that's why you don't pay people, because you literally have nothing on you.
She just has so much money.
That's why. That is the reason I don't have money.
Stumble will buy him a box of wine and have it sent it his way.
Slide it down the bar.
It tumbles a little bit on its way over, and it's just like, thanks. And he kind of just looks at the barkeep, looks at Stumble, and looks at the barkeep and goes, "What do you do with wine?"
What?
I've never. I drink ale.
Stumble's gonna get off his feet.
Since since Elaine and Luna were with him right there, and Luna walked away, like Elaine's just there with Maurice. So when he says that, what do you do with it? She just reaches over, takes the box, and she starts to drink.
Ah. Oh, you're a weird bunch.
Says the guy who is mumbling about mines to himself. No, that's fine. We're weird. Whatever.
I was peace on you.
Okay, Maurice, when we got here, I woke up from the craziest dream. I had a dream that, like, I was already here and, like, saved the town and stuff. So,
Nope,
like,
that
I'm just...
That happened. It was a dream. That definitely happened.
Weird. Okay.
John was talking about it earlier.
So who wants to pay Maurice? Because I sure don't.
So Maurice, how much were you looking to get?
50 gold.
That's about 23 gold more than I have. How about I give 27 gold for that?
I'll take 25 now and 25 later.
Mordai just slams back the rest of the whiskey. I got you, fam. Pulled out 50 gold.
I am so lost. Nobody has stopped to tell me what I missed.
Maurice is a dwarf who used to work in the mines, and everyone's been super awkward around him.
Yeah, literally, that's all that you miss.
Yeah,
oh, because I could have given him the 50 in full. Shoes is fucking loaded.
Well, that's what Mordai just said.
We know that, but we're not telling him that.
I also just didn't want to pay him.
Choose hadn't phased into the situation yet because Choose was still in the void. The void of the unknown.
But Choose also doesn't understand that he's asking for money, so Choose is just like, okay, I'm in a bar.
Well, the thing with that is, Choose has our capital M money. I have our lowercase money.
Yeah.
So when you pull out the 50 gold, like, Elaine will just count out 25 of that and give it to him and say, okay, 25 now. The other 25, as he said.
Well, I'm ready whenever you are. And
this guy.
He had off school.
He turned down my wine.
He just didn't know what to do with it. He hops off his stool and he stands at a good 4 feet.
Still taller than Choose, so it's not very hard.
Nope. And he goes up to the barkeep and goes, John, can I have my hammer back? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, here. And he goes behind the bar and he grabs his hammer, and his hammer is fucking huge.
Is the hammer bigger than Choose?
I would say it's on par. It's a big hammer. It's actually this gorgeous carved hammer that looks kind of ornate. It's got like lots of carved in designs into this massive hammer. And he says, all right, guys, I'm ready to go whenever you are.
Choose has been asleep on top of the bar counter.
Yeah.
They were very tired.
So is Ellie. So what do you guys choose to do?
Lunar has nothing better to do, so she'll just, she's ready.
Choose goes where everyone else goes. Someone needs to wake Choose up and take them with them.
So Elaine will just walk out with the box wine.
Someone's gonna take 3 more box wines to go. And then he's good to go.
3 more box
3 more
lines.
box lines.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I just broke here, yeah, he just kind of like bundles up three boxes of wine for you.
So, what's the policy on tipping in this whole scenario? Does a bartender expect tipping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Someone's gonna tip 4 gold.
So you're spending a total of 7 gold.
I should probably buy weapons. Here I am.
Okay.
That is literally 100% tip.
No, it's I mean, you're including all the boxes of wine, then it's about like a 80% tip. But yes.
Are there 4?
Yeah,
So
just
scared people.
Oh, there have been 5. I didn't know that there'd been 5.
Yeah.
I thought there'd been 4.
There's 5.
I'm still learning.
Well, because the one that you're probably not including is the one that he tried to give to Maurice, and now Elaine is drinking.
That is what I missed, though. Yes, thank you.
Okay. All right. So, what do you guys walk out with Maurice?
So long as somebody wakes Choose up and carries them with.
Yeah, I'm carrying a choose. I don't know about wake up, but definitely carry.
Sick.
All right. So you guys exit the tavern, and you see Maurice just slowly, kind of, not slowly for him because he's just trying to move fast, but for him he's got very short legs, and so it's not overly speedy. But he starts making his way towards the Baylor mines, and he begins to talk about the history of the mines, and he basically says, "Well, yes, I used to work in the mines during the peak periods of the war, where we were actually selling lithium to both sides of the uh, of the war. We were a neutral party, but both people needed it, so we supplied both. Nowadays, people just use it kind of as a quick way to get south, but there's tons of twists and turns, and a lot of people have set up traps to protect the treasures that they've found. So, actually, in the mine, there's quite a bit of treasure if you know how to get around traps. But otherwise, it's a pretty safe and straightforward journey."
Okay, so bringing us through and telling us about the traps. Part of this is that you're going to help us get treasure through the mine?
Nope, that's extra, but I'm gonna make sure you don't die on your way through the mine.
Traps. Gotcha.
Yeah. So you guys, unless you guys have something else you want to do, we're gonna enter the mines. And so you get to the hole in the wall that is the entrance, and when you get close to it, you start to feel a little colder. You get to the mouth of the entrance, and you just feel a very cold gust pass through the through the corridors, and you see Maurice going and trying to reach up to light a torch. It's a little bit high up, so he kind of just struggles a little bit, and he grabs it, and he lights it, and he starts walking down the mine. He goes, "All right, this way."
Okay, and we follow. And Elaine is going to ask him, so mentions might be found here. The whole thing with the traps and everything is like to make sure people don't take anything. But it is perfectly legal to take anything that you find here. Is that what's going on, or?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. There's a lot of smugglers who leave their stuff here. There's a lot of gold that technically is part of my old corporation. There's some limithium that's in here, so some people would like to come in here and take that limithium because you know what they can do with it. We try to avoid let people take limithium, as we'd rather not giant behemoths or robots going around squishing people.
Okay, so if we happen to find limithium, don't take it, is what you're telling me.
I mean, I prefer it. I can't tell you what to do. But maybe leave people's goals alone. It's just that, like, I can't tell you to not take it. I'm not going to stop you, but it might be someone's gold, and they might find out who it is who took it. So it's up to you. I'm warning you now. There's a fair chance that someone might come after you.
Just the gold or the limithium? If I take limithium, will anyone come after me?
Probably, as if you can imagine, people want limithium.
To be fair, we caused enough issues as is. If somebody comes after us, like, you know?
It's true. At this point, I don't even think that we'll know if it's for this or that.
Yeah, honestly. We're pretty badass.
So,
well,
right. This is a question to you, not him at this point.
Yeah.
The only things from the slightly canon episode that we don't have are the masks.
Yeah, any like real swag that you grabbed from that adventure you don't have anymore. Is there anything else you grabbed?
Well, I want to know, as we walk through the mines, do I have jet black that's going to light up and get near limithium?
Yeah, let's say you have jet black.
Okay, because Elaine is just going to have that sitting, hanging next to her. So,
do you want to explain what jet black is for the rest of the class?
What?
Would you like to explain what jet black is for the rest of the class?
Oh, okay. So, jet black is something that we found in the hide and seek episode. That it's the darkest material known to people, and it glows bright red when it's near limithium. So that'll be a good way of us finding limithium.
That seems incredibly convenient for this adventure.
I know it's lithium. I keep on hearing lithium, and those are two very different things.
Are they different though?
Not really tough to say.
Have you ever tried to make a behemoth with lithium?
Have you ever seen limithium and lithium in the same place at the same time?
No, I have not. Good points. These are all good points.
All right. So yeah, Maurice basically just kind of goes, it's up to you. I wouldn't, but I'm just an old dwarf who talks to myself in a bar.
So we're immediately going to go find some of that limithium, right? That's what I'm hearing.
Not on purpose, but if it ends up...
Yeah, sure. Person that just asked about your limithium tracker. Yeah, okay.
But if the tracker starts to go off, then fuck yeah.
Just a heads up. Remember when I mentioned smugglers?
Yes.
There might be people in here. I can't guarantee there's not going to be. So, be prepared.
Okay. You don't need to worry about that. We have a bard, and Lunar will gesture 2 more die. I think we're good here. And we also have, a dog and gestures to choose.
Wait, how is Mordai holding Choose now? Is Choose in the The uppers. Okay. Choose rolls over and just goes.
All right, so yeah, you see Maurice just kind of starts wandering down the corridor. He gets to a fork in the road, and there's two signs that are in Dwarven, each pointing in a different direction, and you're not quite. They're really dirty and they're kind of hard to read. But you see him look at both directions, and then he kind of just starts feeling around the walls a little bit, as if he can't quite see where he's going. And so until he finds actually like a small rock that he kind of taps on, he knocks on it a couple of times, and then he steps up and turns around and looks at you and goes, "Aye, step back!" And he swings his large hammer up against that rock, and it compresses a button. And when that happens, a third door opens up. A third door opens up, and it's already kind of lit. And he asks you all to come in that way. It's a safer passage.
Same, no. Same.
And so he takes you all down. Takes you all down. He takes you all down the corridor further, and then you get into a room with 5 doors on it, and each door is numbered 1 through 5. And he kind of looks at you guys, and then looks at the doors, and then looks at the pathway. You notice the pathway behind you. Actually, the rock wall closes behind it.
Well.
And he goes, "That wasn't supposed to happen."
Well.
Hey Maurice, I thought you were good at this whole mind touring stuff. What's going on with this?
Something's changed. This is a new one.
I would like our money back, Maurice, please.
Yeah, well, let's get out of this first.
Our?
That's okay. You know what? That's not important. Okay. We are a group. Thank you.
Yeah, and I agree. That is party money. So
Yeah, it's
we all
my
contributed emotionally to giving that money. Okay.
And off the record, I came up with a plan to get you your money back. So like, I feel like I should get some of it.
Yeah, and I said I'd write a song about it. You can have some money that I make from that. Party money.
I in team.
So he's a little concerned, because you guys are acting a little funny.
We've been acting funny from the start.
Yeah,
this man decided to go into the mines with us.
So he goes and looks at you guys and goes, "Well, where do you guys want to go? Which door?"
The left.
1 through 5.
The left.
Well, given English language, I said 1 through 5, and being that we read 1 through 5 from left to right, so you're going to say 1.
Yes, I was going to say, which one would be the leftmost one? Would it be 1, 2, 5?
Actually, okay. So he goes, I think I know how to open it. and he starts tapping down the walls near the door. And then he kind of finds a rock that looks a little bit different than the rest of the wall, and so he takes his hammer and he hits it down and he holds it into place. And as he does that, door number 1 opens up. What do you guys do?
Choose wakes up. Is it dark inside of this new place?
It's a little lit with torches.
What? What? Who is that?
Okay, Maurice, how about you?
What?
Josh, you kind of cut out there for a second. Could you repeat that?
Yeah, Elaine said, okay, Maurice, how about you go through the door?
And he says, I can. I just have to hold the button in place. Otherwise, the door shuts.
Likely story, Maurice. Why don't I hold the button, Maurice? I can do that.
Yeah, totally. That's absolutely fine.
Okay.
Uh,
Why can't I hold the button? You disappear too much.
That's it. You know what? That's a fair point.
And then
that.
Elena will say, how about shoes? I have seen that you have some of your white magic stuff. Could you make a little hand to stay here and hold the button?
Button? So Choose climbs down.
Okay. And
Elaine was
Hold the button.
Elaine was suggesting mage hand.
What kind of roll?
You need to do a strength check.
A strength check?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's a big button.
Because you need.
It's a dwarven
a
button.
hammer.
Oh, that's a 6.
Okay, so what happens is this. He holds the button in place for Choose, and he kind of just holds it there while Choose gets up and presses down the button. And when he lets go, Choose for a second is able to hold on to the button, and then it just slowly it starts to move out. And as this happens, Maurice actually runs into the door 1, and the door shuts behind him.
No! You just screaming behind you. Awful screaming.
Elaine and say, choose, buddy, I meant to use mage hand.
I'm sorry.
And she's just gonna like scratch you behind the ear a little and be like, I know that you have some magic in you. Want to try that with
No. He's still in the room.
Okay.
It's just Maurice is gone.
Oh, I understand now.
Yeah.
That's worse.
So we are currently guideless. Not that he was doing a great job. So we're 25 goldless is really the main issue, and hammerless.
Yeah, we should get him out.
Chinese?
My money.
That's not important. That's not the point that we're making here. That we're making.
I don't know why you're being so selfish.
You know, Mordai, okay? Okay. Anyways, moving on. That diplomacy skill is just really coming along.
You guys try to open up the door again? Do you try to open
I'm gonna hit the button.
Okay. Why don't you make a strength check?
Yeah, 21.
You're like attacking the button.
Oh, okay. 24 then.
Yeah, so you just you with precision just boom, get that button down, and when the door opens, you see just a small piece of parchment there.
Motherfucker.
Elena's gonna read it.
And it do you have any pieces of paper here?
Nope.
Okay, so when you read it, it looks a little harsh. It's clearly a note from from
Maurice.
Maurice, but it's in Dwarven. Does anyone read Dwarven?
Nope.
No.
I read Dwarvish.
Okay, so when I'm actually going to message you the letter.
Go, Hattie, go. Go, Hattie, go.
If you want to read it out for the class. Okay.
So, Stumble, you could read this. How about you read it out loud?
Stumble removes both of his hoop rings, and he charges.
Charges what?
No. Stumble says it reads suckers. And then Stumble removes both of his hoop rings and he charges.
Yeah.
When did Stumble get his ears?
When he was really pissed off.
Stumbleduck actually pierced them right then and then took them out.
Stumble is that famous.
I've been added to a terrible Facebook group called That's It, I'm Piercing Shaming. And I'm having like flashbacks. This shit. Anyway.
So, Nicole, Choose is a what archetype rogue? It is the magic-y one, right?
Arcane Trickster, yeah.
Okay.
I wish I had access to the chat. I'm so happy. I feel so out of touch. Thank God.
Like, how fucking dare he? We were such good people.
I feel like the only reason that this happened was because everyone was like, let's kill him. And Russ was like,
No,
I am so
oh,
sorry.
actually, let me look at your face. Let me. Did you press it? The face on your back is.
Look. Everyone can casually plan a murder, but like that doesn't mean we're gonna do it. Okay.
It was just a backup plan. Come on.
Yeah.
Like this was never not part of his plan.
Oh.
No wonder he just walked in there and was just like, oh, I work at the mines. I mean, at this point, we are suckers.
Yeah.
Just shouting into random bars that he works in the mines.
Hold on. Not all of us. It was Jay that paid him. So
I paid him emotionally, damn it.
Choose was asleep.
No, you didn't.
I did. My feelings went away with your gold.
I mean, it was all our money, but it was Jay's decision.
No, it was my money, and it was my decision also, and y'all are all here.
So, the door is open. It's a black corridor, no lighting whatsoever.
I'm a rogue. Doesn't that mean I can detect traps or something?
It means you're proficient in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Elaine is gonna open up her robe and her bat is gonna fly out and search for Maurice.
Also, Cheese can see in the dark.
So you choose. You can see just fine. You send your bat out, and your bat just starts going down. I'm guessing goes down the hallway.
I'm so scared for this bat.
Yeah, it's gonna be like echolocationing to find him.
Okay, so as the bat goes down the hallway, you because you can pretty much see what the bat sees, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see a hallway that goes down and narrowing. It seems like it goes for a very long time, and you notice that is actually is spiraling downwards. And once it gets to there, you see this room, and it looks like a bit of like almost like a torture chamber. And that's all you see. You see on the other side of the room is another door that looks to be locked with giant bars going down it.
And the whole time it flew by, it couldn't find him at all. He was already gone.
Correct.
Oh.
What do you guys choose to do?
If he's not dead after I tear his skull out of his face, I'm going to kill him with it.
Sick.
Cash. Super cash.
I was already upset. Now I'm mad.
It is to my understanding that I can unlock doors.
Okay. So is it any type of door? Does anyone know that with the rogues? Is it any type of door?
No, it's because I'm a raccoon.
Yeah, this is true. I did give them a spell to unlock doors.
Small hands.
That are magically locked?
Yeah.
So is the new goal of the game to find and kill Maurice? Because I'm okay with that.
I think that was also the old goal of the game.
I don't know if anybody heard what Russ said though. After like it was agreed, oh yeah, Cheese can unlock the door. He was like, yeah, but you have to get there first.
I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, he was like, yeah, but you have to get there first.
Well, that's fine. You know, we might die, but
Actually, they don't need to get there first.
Oh,
Choose could unlock the door from 60 feet away.
It's a little ways away, but
how many away?
I mean, even if you unlock it, you still have to go through it.
Russ, I mean, Nicole, it's 61 feet away, so you can't reach it.
No. I'm saying if you go down the hallway, you could potentially reach the door or 60 feet away from the door. I'm just saying you have to get to that door to go through it.
No, yeah, I know, I'm joking. But yeah, so Nicole, you should use your mage hand to keep the door, the one that we're at, the door opened.
One hot second to take a look see at that hand.
I don't think a mage hand can apply enough pressure to activate this button.
Yeah.
Except the Arcane Trickster mage hand is different than a normal mage hand because it can like actually carry things.
Oh.
Yeah, I still think that it probably can't do enough pressure for it, actually.
I don't know, it can activate magic items. But it only has a 1 minute duration, so.
Yeah. It's either you go down this one or you cut your loss and try to figure out what's going on in the rest of the rooms.
Hang on.
Well, if he's gone, he had to go out some way. So I say we just open the door, rush through, find him, kill him, take his hammer, and then.
Yeah.
Okay. So cheese has a half cinnamon apple, and as we go down the thing, they're just going to be chewing on it and spitting out small chunks. So we have like breadcrumbs, but instead it's disgusting slobbery apple chunks.
Okay. Also, to be clear, it is one corridor that just goes for a very long time, then spirals. There's no other doors or anything. It's just one path.
And cheese has this idea in their little pad.
All right.
Okay, so we'll all go through this first door, yeah?
So is this where I start saying, I look for traps?
Yeah, if you want to make a roll for it.
What do I do again?
I think it's been a while, but you just add your proficiency bonus to your roll, right?
I get a pass.
Is it just how is that one done in 5th edition?
You could probably do either perception or investigation, whichever Nicole chooses.
Yeah.
Oh, investigation's an okay one. Yeah. That's a 13.
Is your proficiency just 1?
My bonus to that roll is a 4. So is it the +4 plus my proficiency?
I think if you're proficient in
Because then that's 16.
yeah, okay. So you walk down and you actually see a foot panel that looked like just a normal piece of rock, but it was actually a trigger for a trap, and he kind of pointed out to everyone so they can walk around it.
Step, no. No. No step. No step. Bad.
Are you just gonna keep looking for traps then through this?
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you make one more as you descend down the hallway?
And Elaine is just gonna, as she's going, passively be looking for traps.
Pardon me?
Is it as Elaine is going, she's just gonna passively be looking around, checking for traps?
I also got another 16. So
Yeah,
And
so
by passively, I mean with her passive investigation of 23, she's just gonna be.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
actually with 23, as you're walking down, you don't see any traps, but you do find a secret door.
Secret tunnel.
That's what I was just thinking.
That's exactly what we're doing, though. Like, not even, we're literally going through a secret tunnel through the mountain.
So when do you go through the door?
I will send the bat through the door.
So when the door opens, you see a bunch of skeletons that are all just lying down on the ground. And behind the skeletons, you see a giant treasure chest.
That seems safe.
Yeah. I am going to investigate the room to see if there's traps, like, leading up to it. Did you say roll?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I don't find any traps.
Okay.
With a 22, do I find? I'm sorry, with a 23, do I find anything?
Yeah, you find actually that the treasure chest itself is rigged with a wire.
Do go on.
It looks as though if you were to open the trunk without deattaching this wire, it would be triggered by the action of opening it.
I see.
You're not quite sure what it would do, but you have a feeling that the ceiling might cave in.
Oh. If I detach the wire?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
I see.
If you were to try to not pick the trap, but just try to disarm the trap, you could probably get it without the ceiling collapsing on you.
Well, are you guys gonna dig me out if I do that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Great. What the fuck do I do to disarm it?
Lock
picking?
No, it's sleight of hand.
Oh, it's sleight of hand? Okay. Yeah, that's an 18.
Okay, yeah, so you're able to safely undo the trap, leaving just the treasure chest. When you open it, you see a very large golden staff.
Ooh. Well, we all know how Choose feels about shiny things.
Yep.
I think.
Okay.
Choose bring to party.
And so, do you guys just continue down the stairway?
Sure.
Okay, so when you do, you arrive in a larger room that looks a little bit like a torture chamber. They have what looks like a waterboarding station. They have kind of a stretch situation where they kind of just they hang people from their arms. You have a lot of actually just caked on blood on the ceilings and on the walls. You have a place on one said wall where it looks like there was someone being whipped.
Brutal.
Yeah. And on the other side is a door that is barred up with the bars running down the middle.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah, I just got really tired all of a sudden.
I could tell.
And what does everyone do?
I investigate for traps.
Okay.
While that's happening, I'm just gonna look behind us. There's nothing following us, right?
Not that you know of.
That's also another 16.
Okay. Is it +4? What's your proficiency?
Oh, it's +7.
Your proficiency's +7?
So my investigation is +4 plus my proficiency is 3, so it's +7, so it's 16.
Okay, great.
Are you sure you don't need to do something?
Sorry guys, I just got really tired all of a sudden.
That is completely fair.
It's been a very long day. I didn't get coffee. So you find there's a few pressure plates kind of surrounding the entrance of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And they go about 3 pressure plates out. So you figure you'd have to. There's no proper way of walking over the pressure plates without stepping on one of them.
So acrobatics?
Yes. Except for you'd have to get everyone across.
Well, people are usually either good at acrobatics or athletics or just hope. So
I'm good at neither.
well,
One of you guys happen to have a cloak or something?
A what?
No, never. I have no cloaks that can blink.
Oh yeah, whatever happened to that?
I still have it. Yeah, no, I still have it. I was just kidding. I'm wearing it and I look fantastic.
All right. Well, can you blink me across? Because I have a -2 in athletics. I am too drunk for this shit.
Yeah, can I blink stumble deck across? Is that something I can do?
Yeah, I think we determined that you can blink 2 people at a time.
Yeah.
I was not there for that. Neat. Cool, then I would like to do that, please. What do I have to do that?
I hold on to him. You pick a point where you can see. Blink.
And I got a 23 in acrobatics, so.
Is that necessary though? If there's enough people to.
What?
And if you want to jump, that's fine.
I got a 23.
Yeah, you.
I like the idea that there's the option of blinking across, but the raccoon's just like, no.
Elaine is just going to like grab Mordai and be like, okay, and blink you across.
But it's like what you
I
see is
could have jumped it.
a beautiful thing. Just like
That's in character.
spring with like a couple of rotations and lands on one foot, like on point, and just goes.
Yeah, so when Mordai says I could have jumped it, Elaine goes, yeah, but I was going to blink across and it was a waste to not bring someone. Shoes already went, so that meant bringing you.
Look, Elaine just didn't want to go alone.
Yeah.
It's fair. I get that. I feel you, Elaine. Feel you.
I have +7 athletics. I never get to use it.
Just blink him back across. Like, really passive aggressively. Be like, "Fine." Just blink back.
No, 'cause now I will watch.
Okay, so now we're at the door.
Are you actually right at the door?
No, yes, that was my question.
We made it
I'm-
there. We
no,
made it
I'm
past
asking
the
where
plate.
you're blinking.
We made it past the plate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
past the plates is what
There's
the intent was.
set of plates in the entrance. Where are you landing?
Past the plate.
Right next
Yeah.
to it?
Away from the plate.
How far away?
Okay, how about this? Perception of like 17 and my passive investigation of 23. Did I notice a good spot to land?
Okay.
Well, does she?
Would that necessarily detect traps?
Yes.
The investigation, yeah.
All right, cool.
But see, I have no investigation or perception or anything really.
So you just went.
So actually, we're gonna roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
No,
I fucking went with the wrong person.
You did.
I got an 18.
Or Chelsea was the one who needed to roll.
Yeah,
Oh,
Chelsea.
Does this
I
mean Stumble Duck needs to roll as well?
Technically, yes.
Damn it.
I got a really large number that I care not to discuss. I got a 9.
Okay, I was gonna say, is it more or less than 2? Because
More.
that's a better one.
I
Yeah,
got,
more than 2.
I got a 16.
Okay, so you get blinked across. Stumble, you land just fine. You're a little disoriented because you haven't blinked in a little while. And you Lunar just land as well. Then Lunar's tile. Lunar's tile starts to sink.
You done goofed.
And
Oh,
then you
boy.
hear a couple of noises.
Your what noise?
You hear some noises coming from the ceiling. Two ceiling tiles open up a what do you call it? They open up what looks to be just like a giant hole from up above you, and in drops two animated skeletons.
So, does Lunar need help getting out of that?
And then, like, who's already across because they went first? So then did you slip over with that beautiful 23, fine as fuck,
As they were falling, yeah.
as they were falling?
Yeah.
Oh, because that means I could sneak attack them.
You're not necessarily close enough.
I'm not close enough, or they're not close enough.
Friends.
Mm.
They landed in the middle of the road.
Mm.
So technically, but to get to us, is there the danger, or I guess to me, shit, is there the danger of walking over other traps?
You mean the skeletons?
Well, yeah, because I'm assuming the skeletons dropped near me.
They dropped about 25 feet away.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I know that's pretty close, but it's fine.
In what direction are they? Are they like near the door? Or are they like on the?
They're between the people who. It's Blink, whereas Mordai still at the entrance.
Mordai and I blinked.
Okay. So the skeletons dropped right between where Lunar and Stumble are and the entrance to the room that you just went through.
Oh, so the skeletons are on the side that they're going to have to come across the traps to.
Likely, yes.
Okay. So Elaine is going to turn to Choose and say, okay, can you get this door opened?
Yeah.
So, actually, you're all going to now. You can try opening up the door.
Great, how do I do that?
By first rolling initiative.
Alright, that's an 11, and I can put it in the chat, so.
Okay. So. That was a 16 for you there, Mordai?
Yeah.
Okay. So, it's one of the skeletons turns first. One of the skeletons pulls off one of his arm bones and actually goes towards the exit where Stumble and Lunar are. And so walks up to, I'm going to say, Lunar and takes a swing.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
It sure does.
What a shitty day for Lunar.
I know.
He's taking my dice.
You know, I died the other day. Okay. Jesus
Yeah, so that's going to be 4 damage in total.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Then it is. Who has the higher dex between Mordai and Lunar?
I have 12.
Mine's 15.
Okay, so Lunar, you're going to go next.
Oh, okay. I would like to do. I actually didn't even think of this. I was not prepared. I actually forgot to write down all of the stuff my gauntlet can do because it was still in a chat.
Okay, so we determined it's capable of doing some spells.
And I can only do it a certain number of times a day.
Right.
As spells are typically want to do.
Yeah, we said you have 3 spell slots with it. You're able to do a fireball, what's the small one again? Firebolt?
Firebolt is a cantrip, yeah.
Yeah, so it's able to do a firebolt. It's able to do a fireball. I think it can do thunderwave.
Thunderwave. Yeah, you know what? Because it just hit me with its arm, I would like to cast a firebolt at it. How do I do that?
So it's a spell DC, which we worked out. I think the save is 16.
Yep, 16.
Oh,
You should have taken its arm from it and hit it with its own arm. Fair payment.
okay. Let's just see firebolt here. Okay.
That's definitely not the right
I
one.
can see the DM screen.
Okay, you hurtle. Yeah, so you need to make a spell attack against the target.
And
Did
it's a
we figure
plus
out?
8.
Did we figure out how you were going to do spell attacks?
I have a bonus of plus 8. I know that.
Because she's a bard, she can cast spells.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Let's just do that.
Okay.
Yeah, as if it's a spell attack.
I got a 19.
Yeah, so you hit it.
Yeah.
So roll 1d10.
I got a 10.
Yeah. All right. So you just hit it, and it stumbles back a bit, and it's actually a little bit on fire now, and all the bones are like getting scorched, but it's still standing.
Well, that showed it. Can I walk a little? Oh wait, I don't want to walk anymore. I don't. That's how I got in trouble in the first place. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. Mordai, what are you doing?
So I have a speed of 30. Can I reach that one?
You could. Be careful where you stand, though.
I thought the traps were largely in the middle.
No, you've determined that there's 2 traps, at least, one on each end.
Mm.
There's lots of little traps nearby where, because for example, Lunar stepped on one.
But between me and Elaine, we could see all of the traps.
No, you failed on it.
No, I didn't.
Oh wait, you did to roll it. Yeah, so you can separate trap.
What?
That was a separate trap roll. You didn't get a chance to roll it because you were being picked up by the.
Wait.
Oh no, you rolled it. Sorry. You rolled it, but Lunar gave up.
Are you sure you don't need caffeine?
Oh, I definitely need caffeine, but I can't do that right now
Why not?
because we're in the middle of a battle. So I'm trying to figure out the best way. Could you maybe make? I'm gonna give you a free action on this. Maybe make an investigation roll just to make sure you're not stepping on any traps.
It's gonna be an 8.
Yeah. So when you do, you step on one of the traps, and it actually gives you a shock. And it does 2 damage.
Is it 2?
Yeah.
But does it stop me?
No.
Yeah, okay, then I'm gonna go right on and I'm gonna try and hit it with my hammer.
Yeah, go for it.
That was an 11.
That does not hit.
A skeleton?
All right, I'm gonna
Sorry?
try again to hit it. But this
Yeah.
time with my hammer.
Okay.
This one's a 26.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't hit. I'm kidding. Yeah, you definitely hit it.
Let's see. It'll be 10 damage.
Cool. Yeah. So you send the bones and fragments and the flaming bits flying as it just falls apart. It's at this point. Yeah. So you hear a voice, all of you, and it's the voice of your dearest friend Maurice. Who says, "Beware! Every time you set off a trap, it gets worse."
I'm going to
Can
rip it
I-
out of your face.
Can I also yell back, "Shut the fuck up, Maurice"?
I'm going to take it from you.
So
With
I
strength.
am
With
trying
sleight
to
of
find
hand.
where the voice is coming from. And I got a 14.
You seem to hear it from the way you came.
Okay, so that's annoying.
Sorry?
I said that's annoying. I was figuring we were going towards him, but we passed him apparently.
You are not sure if the voice is being thrown.
Okay, that's true.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say. So, did one skeleton die, or did both skeletons die?
No, just one.
Okay.
Sorry. So it's 16. So we have the other skeleton's turn, and it's a little bit. It's actually going to attack more die. And
so did the other skeleton get a 12 or an 11?
that was plus its initiative.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a 3, which is a miss.
Hang on, because if Elaine was 12 and chooses 11.
Oh no! Elaine didn't go yet. That was just
Okay.
Stone
It's-
talking.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, skeleton takes his bone out and swings and misses. Now it is Lane's turn.
Okay. Was this skeleton hit at all?
This one's clean. No.
Okay. Elaine doesn't want to deal with it anymore, so she's just going to magic missile it.
Nice. At what level?
At level 1, but radiant damage.
Okay.
That's 6 radiant.
Cool. So yeah, it gets hit back by your magic missile.
And
And
she's gonna go towards the door.
Using your perception?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. Absolutely. Now it is Choose's turn.
Well, is the skeleton dead or not?
No.
Oh. Okay.
It is right next to Mordai, though.
It's right next to my dad, though?
Yeah.
So I get to do what? Sneak attacking?
Yeah, how are you going to go about it, though?
Well, I know where the panels are.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you know the panels near you. So I would say... Yeah, okay. Yeah, all out. And make the attack.
Hang on, you gotta stop that update from happening. My attack roll is attack roll is a 13.
This is...
Sure does. Then she's disengages. She runs back into hiding.
I don't know if you'd have enough movement for that.
But so?
No, because you'd have to jump over some. Alright, fine. Okay. Stumble casts.
Here, I looked it up. It's just like, yeah, like
Not-
without a just
What's
1d4 plus spellcasting mod, which would be 3. I can roll it for him if you want.
Before you do, what's up?
It says that I have advantage on the attack roll.
Where?
Sneak attack, which I literally copy and pasted from roll d20.
Once per turn, at the to an attack, if you have advantage, roll such as attacking himself. Is that how sneak attack works? You get advantage on the roll as well? Guys?
You ask to the non-rogue.
I am looking it up right this moment.
That seems off.
Sorry, I had to go.
No, I think it's if you do have advantage, you automatically trigger it.
What's happening?
But
That's what I thought.
it doesn't give you advantage now.
No, it doesn't.
Cunning action, I get a bonus action to either disengage, go back in the stuff, etc.
Yeah, that's fine.
Instead of
You could
It's just-
also use your bonus action to throw another dagger.
Oh,
Yeah. Just be mindful of the tiles. Because it's not going to be like you can just tiptoe around. Sometimes you have to jump.
I haven't thrown a dagger in a long time. I could use my bonus action to throw another dagger.
If you want.
I could use my bonus action to throw another dagger. Or I could just use my short bow.
Can you? Okay.
If that's hard. An 18.
That's a hit. Use your bow for the second action.
I don't know what the fuck I can do for a second action.
Yeah, no.
Dagger's
A
right.
dagger? Cool, then I throw
Right. You could do dagger with an action and bonus action with your offhand throw another dagger.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 10. 10 piercing damage. 2 plus 8.
What's the 8?
The bonus.
Oh, yes, sorry. It's so far away. Sorry.
You've never cared about this before.
No, I'm
Really?
just asking. Yeah, so the skeleton crumbles. And you seemingly have an empty room.
Okay. Elaine is gonna check the door to see traps, and could it be opened?
So, it's my understanding Choose can just open the door, right?
Choose your thing with the knock spell. Is that your? If you wanted to, yeah. I don't know how many of that you have per day, though. We might only have one.
Good point. Let me look. I don't know what level spell knock is. Oh boy. Well, I know that I have 3 spells per
It's
day.
probably level 1, isn't it?
I think so. Either way, I have 3 spells per day.
Okay.
So I do the thing.
Okay, so it opens. And you see a light at the end of the corridor.
Like what kind of light?
Torchlight.
Okay.
Okay. The bat is going to fly through again, searching mostly for Maurice, but also for, like, anything.
So
useful.
you find what you see is very familiar to you, but it's not Maurice. When your bat flies to the end of the corridor, you see the room you were in before, with the rooms numbered 1 to 5. Going to suggest maybe we take a break.
And like for 20 more minutes.
Okay. Yeah, let's, you know what? Being that it's getting close to 1 for Addie, let's call it a night. Sound good?
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.